Hey everybody, it's Mike and welcome to Chip Damage, and today I have a treat for you. We'll be unboxing Xenoblade Chronicles X, released back in 2015 for the Wii U, which is kind of now known as the biggest game still yet to be ported from the Wii U to the Switch. And unfortunately, recent indicates that I've read online from directors and people behind the scenes have said that that may not happen. Xenoblade Chronicles X, from what I'm to understand, it was a huge game that fully implemented the gamepad. It needed upgrade DLC packs, like free upgrade texture and loading packs on the Wii U, and that it would just be a massive financial undertaking for Nintendo or Monolith Soft to port it from the Wii U to the Switch. And with the series going forward with like Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and the remastered of Part 1, it seems that Xenoblade Chronicles X may remain a Wii U exclusive forever, which is pretty rare considering the other dozen or so games that have been ported forward, except for the Kirby and the Rainbow Curse game. That is another Wii U exclusive to this day. But yeah, Xenoblade is kind of the one that some people are asking for. And it seems like it's going to stay right there on the Wii U, with which is a system that I and about 3 other people have. But for today's video, yeah, I have the collector's edition of this game, and I'm getting into a JRPG mood every now and then. I just feel like jumping into a huge game when I don't have too much else to play on my calendar. And I thought, you know what, it might be time to finally open this sucker, pop her in, and give it a play. So full disclosure, one side of this is already open, so not 100% unboxing, but all the contents inside are still sealed and in the wrapping, and gives me a opportunity to talk about this game and the Xeno series, as it were. So let's jump in. First of all, as you can see, this is the collector's edition. This was released back in 2015, and these are actually kind of hard to come by now. These are breaking the $100 mark for a used copy, and man, what a wonderful cover. You have that red, almost Zaku-looking mech on the front. I believe they're called Skells. And from what I'm to understand, this is not connected to the other Xeno games whatsoever. This is a game where you create a character and explore a world, and that's kind of par and parcel for Xeno games. Like Xenogears, Xenosaga, and Xenoblade don't have anything to do with each other, but yeah, look at that. Just, that's raised. That looks very nice. Looking at the side here, very classy. The top, let's put that upside down. With that Wii U logo, you haven't seen too much. And what does it say this includes? This includes Xenoblade Chronicles X, the game, 100-page art book, digital soundtrack on USB drive, and 5x7-inch matted art card. All right, we got some art card action. What do we got on the bottom? We have just all that info, nothing too special there. And let's take a look at the back. Explore the strange vistas of a hostile alien planet. The Earth is gone. Your new home awaits. Oh, I like the sound of that. Discover, survey vast uncharted reaches of the planet Mira. Fight, master combat arts against ferocious life forms, large and small. And I've heard about this game. I've heard this game absolutely dwarfs Breath of the Wild, Witcher, in terms of sheer size. And there's a lot of verticality. Seeing videos, like you have a huge jump and you can fly with your mech. Like, I'm very excited to try this and get a little sneak peek of what's going to be inside. Looks like the art book, the game itself, the art card, and the soundtrack on a USB drive. I guess that's cool. I mean, I'll be able to put it on my computer, but I kind of like when they do CD soundtracks still, but okay. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely going to be a game that's going to be sought after for my collectors out there. I mean, it is still an exclusive. The Switch is reaching something of the end of its lifetime cycle. And there's no signs of this being ported, no murmurs, so this may disappear, particularly this edition. All right, so that was already open. I'd opened that, but what do we got here? Okay, we got the game itself, still sealed in plastic. We'll open that in a second. Underneath that, ooh, that's nice. The art card in plastic. I think I'll keep that in the plastic. Ooh, Certificate of Authenticity, limited edition art print, 2015 Nintendo Monolith Soft, made in China. That's still very cool. Look at that. Don't know what I'm looking at. Creature, mech god in the background with probably representation of your creative character right there. But that's nice. It's a nice little piece of art. What else we got in this case here? Ooh, I like that. It has like the little embroidered X. And I guess that's our USB. Oh, wow. This is heavy. Wow, look at that. So that's the USB drive. I think this is like, this looks familiar. This might be an item from like Xenosaga. Like, I don't, what were these called? But this is definitely like a throwback, like, or something from the game series. But okay, so where's the, Oh, wow, it's really kind of hidden in there. And would you look at that? There's the drive. Yeah. Wow. That better be sturdy because this is heavy. This has some weight to it. I don't want to plug this in and like it be dangling and like snap or something, but that's where the soundtrack is. Okay. I mean, that's cool, but I just like the weight of this. Like this is surprisingly sturdy. I think that's metal. Good God. Let's take a look at that art book. You know, I don't know whether to say spoiler warnings, but this looks, let's see. Elma. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. We'll just flip through some pages. We won't flip through them all, but get a look at some of the characters. Wow, look at this. This is a pretty looking, this is an anime as hell game, and I'm all here for it. Looks like a cast, some ship. Nice art book. Let's flip through some pages. Let's jump. What do we got here? Giant creature ship. Yeah. Some robot action. And I'm excited. This game I will be start playing very soon, this weekend, in fact. And I've heard this game can go anywhere from like 70 to 120 hours. I'm down for that. Just like I have some spare time. Shin Megami 5 isn't out for a few more days, and I'll probably finish that finish this before I start that. And wow, like it's a good art book. Geez, full color, decent amount of pages. This is a decent collector's edition. This retailed for about $90 US back when it released, and it was pretty damn worth it. Look at that. Looks like they got some different artists to work on different things too. And yeah, this is definitely worth it. And I'm excited to try it. But let's take one look at the game itself, which is still sealed. All right. Great cover. You got the scale with the pistol and your character. I believe her name is Elma. I know that because she's a spirit in Super Smash Brothers. She was one of the last ones I got. The back looks like it's got the same information that the collector's edition back had. And right there, Xenoblade Chronicles X. But let's open this up. I doubt it has anything inside, but it's worth taking a look. So let's use a box cutter and whoop, pop the seal. Can't wait to play that. Like I said, if you do play this, you got to download those upgrade packs. They're a little hard to find on the shop, but they're still there. I recently did it. And there's 4 of them. Ooh, okay, so what do we got? All right, got the disc itself looking nice. That same cover art. No manual, of course, because despite the Wii U being older, it still just has a warning. And I see it now. We got a reversible cover. Let's take a look at that, shall we? All right, let's remove that art. And oh my God, that's way cooler. Look at that. I don't know. That's a tough call. I like that. That's actually like a Wii U cover. And this is, ooh. Let's see how that looks, shall we? Let's pop this in there. Carefully now. This game has such style. The Xeno saga, and the Xeno games, as it were, in general, just have so much style. They're like Final Fantasy mixed with anime and religious overtones. And I love that. That's not something you get too much anymore. If it was more of a, ooh, that looks nice. Look at that. Look at that beauty right there with the Wii U. That looks good, man. On the side, so it'll look good on the shelf and on the back. Yeah, look at that. I am pleased with this game. Like I said, this sat on my shelf for a couple years, and I'm just in the mood to play it now because, like I said, I don't often get time to play an 80-hour JRPG that's, you know, not at the forefront. This was coming out at a time. This game came out when I was kind of, like many people, done with the Wii U, so I wasn't in the mood to play an 80-hour game on it, but now I am. I'm starting to appreciate what the Wii U was. I'm glad I have one because the virtual console on it is still great, and the Switch isn't going to get a real virtual console. All those games on the Nintendo Online Store, you do not own them, and I'll always harp on Nintendo for that. But as far as retail releases, this may be the last bastion for the Wii U, other than that Kirby game, like I said. But what a nice looking collector's edition. So to recap, we got the game itself, of course. We got this lovely art book. We'll take a look. We have this incredibly heavy USB drive with the soundtrack. This lovely little certificate of authenticity art card. All in this nice box. And that's it. Yeah, looks like I'll be jumping into this today. I'm excited now. So, thank you for joining me today. As always, let me know, what do you think about the Xeno series? Have you played this one? Are you one of the few people who jumped in late on the Wii U's life cycle and actually played this huge JRPG? And if you did, what did you think? What are your thoughts on Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2 in comparison to that? Have you gone through the Xenosaga games? Have you played Xenogears? I want to know because it's a series that I own all the games of but I've yet to fully jump into, and I've just kind of admired from afar. kind of fearing their length. But I'm ready to jump in, and since this is a disconnected one, one separate from the story, I'm ready to jump into this game. So thank you for joining me today. My name is Mike. This is Chip Damage, and please take care of yourself.